writer, you got to love your project before anyone else will. If you don't love it, and I don't just mean you like it, I just don't mean you're kind of into it. You've got to love your project before anyone else will. I got two projects that I started. One, I want to make a shorter feature film about a kid that kills his parents at Christmas, and it's called Naughty Chucky. Um, and his older sister ties him up at the beginning, sends him to prison for 6 years. He sits in juvie. His 18th birthday, while he's been transported to a real prison, he breaks out and that's that story. And she's sent to live with her aunt and uncle. And on Christmas, he escapes and goes after her again, much like a Christmas Halloween, la la la. Um, then there's, I at least want this to be a short story. I don't know if this will be a short or if I'll turn it into a shorter novel or book. But this one, right at the beginning, he skins a teenage girl. Killer's name is Mr. Smiles. He wears a dark suit and clown makeup, clown wig, whole 9 yards. And he literally skins a victim at the beginning and uses her phone to take pictures of her once she's been skinned, puts it on the dark web because I wanted anybody that's ever heard of, oh, I'm trying to remember the name, but not Christmas Massacre, not Christmas Mutilator. I haven't seen that. I started to watch that one, but this one was. Hold on, sorry, I'm going back to YouTube to try to remember the name of that because it looked intense. Um, and I don't know if anyone knows of a creator by the name of Miles McEwen. He's got a fictional short movie, a series of like two or three of them, called Noel the Christmas Killer. And it's about this guy that killed people back, or this kid that killed his family in like 1959. And 20 years later, he comes back. Like, it's kind of like Wishmaster meets like Silent Night, Deadly Night. Um, the first one is the best, but it's like Noel the Christmas Killer. The sequel to that's like The Carousel, and the one that's just called Noel the Christmas Killer, where he isn't a demon yet. I don't know what order that is, but that one was good. It was funny. It was schlocky, but it had that passion of straight ahead, not ashamed to be a slasher movie, and I thought it was pretty good. Um, had a decent story, and I had fun watching it. Christmas Massacre, Puppet Combo, Holiday Horror. That game, I haven't played it, but I watched a couple people stream it, and it really reminds me of the movie Silent Night, Deadly Night. Even got the nuns. But yeah, writing a slasher flick, writing what I hope becomes, at least if not a novel, a novella. Uh, Again, from my definition, I'm thinking 60 to 100 is a short, like is a short story slash novella, is what I've heard. Um, and a short movie, or excuse me, a short novel would be about 150 pages or 50,000 words, depending. And so I wouldn't mind finishing those because I loved Halloween 2018, loved Halloween Kills, but so many slasher movies today, nothing looks good. Um, Hard Eyes looks like crap. Whatever the Axe Murderer one is, looks like crap. I don't know. And again, you can gore watch these movies, absolutely. But what helps these movies more than anything, storyline, character, because I feel like Halloween 2018 got the studios involved and that kind of arrogant meddling. Um, Probably before Halloween 2018, the last corporate meddling type of slasher movie was Orphan. But to me, the dad he was annoyingly written. He didn't come off the most masculine. So he just annoyed the crap out of me. Sounded a little effeminate. So I remember him ruining that movie and otherwise a decent movie. Um, but with that being said, I don't know. I'm really excited about these current projects because number one, I love slasher movies, but I also love Christmas. So the fact that the one would be on Christmas and the other one, Mr. Smiles, is going to be on Halloween. And I don't know, the touch of dark web, the touch of, uh, the brutality in it. Think of basically making a dark web show out of a serial killer putting his victims on the dark web, like selling pictures and making a little video show a vlog on it. Um, just sound like a fun book. Now, if you like this so far, feel free to go to my Patreon, go to the Buy Me a Coffee page. I need your support. You guys and girls are awesome. Now, yes, I want to advertise my stories. And again, Vocal Media, you can go there, vocal.media. You can go to medium.com. You guys know you can self publish. You can go to Amazon KDP, Smashwords, um, Draft Digital Publishing. If you're a screenwriter, Script Revolution, Inktip, um, especially for short scripts. I like posting my log lines, and you'd be amazed. If you write a good log line, you will get email. Like someone will at least want to read your script. Um, and again, go watch All the Lonely Boys. I wrote that uh, by Creepy Pizza Productions. They did a great job with that. That was, and again, Of my own works, I would probably give a 7 out of 10. I mean, is there anything I'm more proud of? Probably short story wise, In the London Fog from the Demonic Visions, because I was one of the contributing authors. Chris Robertson, he was the editor for the Demonic Visions anthology, which is available on Amazon. In the London Fog is by far my best in that one. Uh, Again, go to vocal.media, go to medium.com. Plenty of my short stories there, and I write some of everything. I'm writing Christmas stories, I'm writing songs, I'm writing poems, horror, non-horror stories. Uh, the Easter Bunny and the Leprechaun. That's one of my cuter ones. That one, I was really proud of that one. That's on vocal.media. Uh, Leprechauns are notorious tricksters. Uh, he hides the Easter Bunny's basket on him full of eggs and makes the Easter Bunny go on a scavenger hunt to look for him. He finds all of them, but except for the leprechauns, because the leprechaun can't remember what he did with his own egg. So since he fucked with that year he doesn't get his own Easter egg, which was cute. Teaches the kids and people a lesson. Um, you've heard the term Disney adults, and I do think yes, there's that resurgence of well, there wants to be that resurgence of scary movies, but like done for kid or like twisting childhood, like making like Winnie the Pooh a scary movie or Banana Split, something stupid like that. Five Nights at Freddy was decent. Um, but really, I don't think there's been a movie that was like perverting the something pure and like taking childhood and making it scary like Child's Play. The original 1988 is still the best example of taking a child's toy, making it scary. Still think that movie is the best example of that kind of horror. But I also think there's a silent resurgence. I think there is a desire for uh, kind of a writing adult or writing stories for adults. Because look at how many people still read Goosebumps. Look at how many people still read Harry Potter and YA literature. And again, it's funny if the rest of you guys can see this. Well, hold on. Let me turn this around real quick. Just real quick. I know it's hard to see, but that thumbnail, there's that horror game where you're the killer, and it's a Christmas game, but then the rest of them are Christmas collectibles tour with Life in Bama, or Firehouse trophies and gifts, Christmas collectibles. The horror and the cutesy Christmas. Bing Crosby playing White Christmas Snow Globe. People wanting entertainment that's, cutesy and fun, right along horror, right along with the horror and the more savage stuff. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Have yourselves a great day. Biggly boggly boo, I'm biggly boggly.